Hello boys and girls out there in YouTube land. This is Clay of Major Disappointment Models, and I'm going to do a more in-depth look of this Hasegawa Hughes 300, better known as the TH55 or the Mattel Messerschmitt, and it's an egg plane, so it's going to look oddly shaped. So this is the newer version of the box. Has some pictures of what it's going to look like assembled. All right. And of course it has the great Hasegawa, details, instructions. So the bad part is I'm going to show you the sprues, but I already started putting a lot of it together. I just got antsy. So this here has the landing gear, some of the structural braces that hold the aircraft up. Let me see. So they go here from the struts up to the tail boom. And you can see this is the engine and part of the transmission. This is the mast and the tail rotor boom. And on this sprue, even though it's missing a bunch of parts, you have the tail rotor, the stabilizer fin, the main rotor, and I don't know what these two parts are. Oh, this one says made in Japan, so it's probably just just something they had on there. And this, if I remember correctly on the aircraft, this was the antenna for the radios. It sits on top of the cockpit, or on top of the glass bubble. And again, I started putting this all together, so I already glued the seats into the cockpit. And I put the two halves of the fuel tanks together. Fuel tanks sit one on each side. And this is the dash. It's supposed to go in here, I guess. Something like that. And you get the two cyclic sticks. Here's a nice representation of the cyclic stick. I don't know if you can see this, but it's even got like indentations for your hands, where your fingers wrap around it. See? It's pretty good. And here are the decals. I don't know what TH24 is, because this was called the TH55 when I flew it. We didn't have the stars and bars on our aircraft. Some of the pictures I saw earlier, like in the 60s at Fort Walters, Texas, where they were doing helicopter training, some of the aircraft had it. But when I was going to flight school in 1980, we didn't have that already. U.S. Army, the Danger, says Danger, that goes on the tail boom, warning you of the prop of the tail rotor, and instruments. It's very simplistic. I wonder what the lines are for. Maybe that goes on the glass. I don't know. I wonder if it says it somewhere. I should look it up. That'd be decal 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. You don't have to paint lines. You see it? 7, 5, 6. And the corresponding decal. 7, 5, 6. So on. You just water slide it. See? Okay. So that's the TH-55. And last but not least, the two halves of the cockpit. The window vents. Let's see if I can get close up on these. Okay. So thanks for watching. And if you like what I'm producing, please subscribe. Bye now.